Kingdom, I got a challenge for you today. I want to know, do you love Patrick Mahomes? If you do, hit the like button on today's video. Here's your chance to prove your love for number 15 himself. I want to get at least 1,000 likes on today's show to make sure our voices are heard loud and clear, that we support our quarterback. Who knows? He may be watching, family member, friend, whatever it may be. Let's let our voices be heard loud and clear. Hit that like button. We'll get started with this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report. Could Keenan Allen be on his way to Kansas City? Welcome in to this edition of the Kansas City Chiefs Report, powered by Chat Sports. Tyler Jones, your fearless leader, here with you. The folks over at Athlon Sports are suggesting that the Chiefs sign veteran wide receiver Keenan Allen in NFL free agency. And this is even after re-signing Juju Smith-Schuster over the weekend. So why Keenan Allen, the six-time Pro Bowler, when you've already made some moves at the receiver position at this point? You still have the draft coming up as well. Here's the case from Athlon Sports. The Chiefs have speedy options in Worthy, Rice, and Brown, but they don't have a physical matchup nightmare for defenses, and Allen can be that guy. Plus, he can still get downfield quickly if needed, and is a savvy veteran who could work well with Patrick Mahomes. I don't hate this idea at all, in all honesty, of the idea of bringing in Keenan Allen. He's had a very good career. He's familiar with the division, playing a lot of years with the Los Angeles Chargers, and I think he can be an impact player on that front. He's been very good, and even though he is a bit older now, he hasn't slowed down a ton. He still has plenty left to offer at this juncture in his career. One thing I like, too, about what we've seen from Brett Veach and this Chiefs organization is that they have made an effort over the years to try to provide Patrick Mahomes all the necessary weapons that he could possibly need. Even when they moved on from Tyreek Hill and the receiver situation didn't look great at the time, they found a way to make it work. And they're always searching, trying to find openings to better themselves, whether that be in the receiving game or the rushing game, trying to help out their quarterback as much as possible. And although I wouldn't necessarily say they need or have to have Keenan Allen, I'm not opposed to this idea of helping out Patrick Mahomes and giving him another option here. More from Athlon Sports on this possibility. Yes, the receiver room might be a little crowded if Allen comes in. And with Spotrac.com having his market value at $11.1 million, that is likely too steep for the Chiefs. But a team-friendly deal and the chance to chase a Super Bowl might turn Keenan's head. Now, here's one thing that the Chiefs have to their disposal compared to other teams, and we've seen it over the years, and we'll continue to see it again, is that they can get some of these team-friendly deals that other teams cannot get, that they have that flexibility where they are the only team in the National Football League that every single year they can go talk to free agents, these veterans out there that want to get that ring before they hang it up, and they can say to them, we guarantee you the chance to compete and go chase that Super Bowl ring. Maybe you're not going to get paid as much here compared to other places, but we're going to offer you a chance that no one else can do the same thing. And that, to me, is a game changer. Everyone wants to play for the Kansas City Chiefs. And it doesn't feel like the Warriors situation when Kevin Durant and DeMarcus Cousins and some of those other guys were jumping on the bandwagon there in Golden State, because football's a different story. Every year is different. But even with that said, the Chiefs, I think, offer a unique opportunity here. And maybe if Keenan Allen's that hungry at this point in his career to chase that Super Bowl, why not here in Kansas City with the Kansas City Chiefs? Should KC sign Keenan Allen? You got two options here. You can type Y for yes, in for no. Weigh in our pinned comment today. Let us know if the Chiefs should sign Keenan Allen or not. We've been all over NFL free agency here on the Kansas City Chiefs Report as we continue to bring you our daily news and rumors. We got live shows each and every Tuesday. We are breaking down all of the signings. We have talked about every single signing so far in free agency. No signing is too big. No signing is too small. We're going to cover it all here on the channel. If you love the Kansas City Chiefs, this is the channel for you. I want to get at least 20 subs off today's video. Stay up to date. Help us get to 70,000 subscribers. We're almost there. Subscribe now. Turn on notifications. That way you're the first to know when the Chiefs make a move right here on the channel, youtube.com/ChiefsTV. This isn't a must-have for the Kansas City Chiefs. It's not do or die for them in regards to signing Keenan Allen. But it certainly would not hurt you at all if you decide to go this route and find some money and find a way to bring Keenan Allen in. Let's tell you more about Keenan Allen. Previously played for the Chargers and the Bears, a six-time Pro Bowler from 2017 to 2021 and in 2023. He was named the NFL's Comeback Player of the Year in 2017. And this past year when he made the move to the Chicago Bears, there were questions, all right, what's he going to do in a new team, new city, new scheme and all that, and a Chicago Bears team who was not very good at all this past season. They had their fair share of issues and struggles, and yet Keenan Allen still put up similar numbers to what we've seen in his career, 70 catches, 744 yards, and 7 touchdowns. They were down from what they were in 2023 when he had 108 catches for over 1,200 yards and close to 12 yards of reception. I would take the version of Keenan Allen we saw in Chicago. If he did that, replicated that in Kansas City, that would be a difference maker for me. The Chiefs' wide receiver room, I think, as it stands right now, if they weren't going to add another receiver, this receiver room could still hold their own, and that is assuming that you have Hollywood Brown healthy and Rashee Rice healthy, and then, of course, potential suspension stuff that's been talked about with Xavier Worthy and Rashee Rice as well. If everything is fine on those fronts, then this receiver room can hold their own. But even with that said, there's still room for improvement. It's far from perfect, but this is a receiver room that I like for the most part, that I think just needs a few minor tweaks to be what Kansas City is looking for. Rashee Rice, I think, is going to have a big season in 2025 prior to the injury. Last year, he was looking like a top 10 receiver in the NFL. Xavier Worthy was named the Chiefs' top rookie in 2024, and he really evolved in the second half of the season. I think he's going to pick up from where he left off last year. Hollywood Brown, we didn't see a ton of in 2024 as he was mostly banged up, but you have to think that he'll play a critical role in this Chiefs offense next year. You bring back Juju, and realistically, I think you're just hoping that Juju has about 1 to 3 really good games. I don't know how much left Juju has in the tank at this point, but Patrick really likes him. Andy does, and if he can have those couple games, you'll take that what you can get. From there, then it's several also-rans. Justin Ross, Sky Moore, guys that all could potentially be caught. Tyquan Thornton, Jason Brown-Lee, Nico. Obviously, Nico is more of a help on special teams than he is in the receiving core. But no doubt about it, you add in Keenan Allen to this mix, and he would provide a spark and give you something to offer that you don't have with the other receivers there. And there's a natural spot for him to slide into this receiving core if you were to do so. Speaking of free agency, who was your favorite Chiefs free agent signing? If you had to give me one name, who would it be and why? Why in the comments section and let us know. Got a great deal for Chiefs fans. Polos are on sale now for up to 50% off. Got the gray, the red. We also have the stripe version as well. Go see for yourself. Chatsports.com/Chiefs Polos to get yours today. That's 50% off for a limited time at chatsports.com/Chiefs Polos to get yours now. We have other Chiefs merchandise available for you. Go see for yourself. Chatsports.com/Chiefs Polos. The link is in the comments and description of today's video. Overall, when I look at how free agency has gone for Brett Veach and the Kansas City Chiefs, it's been a very good free agency period for KC. We knew about the limitations when it came to cap space, but even with that said, they've made the most of the opportunity that was in front of them. So even if, let's say, they don't have the money to bring in a Keenan Allen, somebody to his caliber, if they can't add a guy like that, watch for the NFL draft as a possibility. I think, folks, that whether it is a Keenan Allen or whether it's somebody in the draft, we will see more receiver help come on the way. I don't know what it's going to be, but when you look at the draft order for the Chiefs, they'll have plenty of opportunities to get what they're looking for when it comes to receivers, with the first-round pick at 31 as a possibility, a second-round pick at 63, 2 third-round picks at 66 and at 95, and then you also have a fourth-round pick at 133. I would think that if they don't sign somebody like Keenan Allen, it would be somewhere in one of those picks that's in rounds 1 through 4. And then, of course, you have 3 seventh-round picks at 226, 251, and 257 as far as that goes there. So we'll see what ultimately happens when it's all said and done. If you enjoyed today's show, if you love Patrick Mahomes, hit that like button. We certainly would appreciate it. I'm Tyler Jones. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you next time here on the Chiefs Report.